Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. They get 7.
Rock, rock, rock.
"20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. Joshua Carney will get it underway. And off we go from Arlington. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready?
On 1st down, here's Milton. Oh, the ball's out. The Commanders come up with it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one fielded at the 15. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready? Go!
And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
At the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
1st and 10. To the air. It's Milton. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Commanders' 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Viking 18, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Now Milton. Quick throw, taken in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A huge play for Dallas. And even 30 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's another shot from the 6. It's 2nd and goal.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing, Milton. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
They'll look to throw for it with Milton. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run. After catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw. And this is hot! Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Joshua Carney comes out now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Rachel Tinton. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Washington 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Washington.
He takes off.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it here with Tootin. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's in! Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Washington. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Start on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up.
34-yard line.
Okay, break. Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check out.
Begin with a zone read. Oh, the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. So after one, it's the Commanders with the early lead. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them. They'll run. It's Tootin. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
A gain of 13. Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll look to pick it up with Tootin.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, fourth down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll go. Tootin'.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick hitting slant there. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Second and inches. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. Hardy now to add the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
To kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 30-yard line.
This looks like a design run. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Tight end on the move left. Run over center now with Tootin. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, Facial Tootin. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Washington.
17 yards. That's good for a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the ground, here's Tootin. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And he's gonna be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Up the middle, here is Tootin. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Makes the score. Commanders 21, Cowboys 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Warrior 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10.
Set go. Cougar 19. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. Inside the 20.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Commanders 28, Cowboys 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll grab it at the 12. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Shut up. 70 Lions.
Right back to the air following that pick six. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
At the 36-yard
Second
line.
and a yard.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
So in those one-on-one situations, Mike, so often the quarterbacks love attacking those guys in single coverage. The problem is, if you're not perfect with your ball placement and your timing, and that defensive back gets his hands on the ball, there's no one around to make the tackle, and he's off to the races.
Makes the score. Commanders 35, Cowboys 14.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. He'll take it at the 12. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready up. Let's go. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Middle, and it's complete to Felton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to air this one out. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
2nd down and 10.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there is a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board. And there's an element of instincts, there's an element of understanding offensive game plan, and then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return starts at the 13. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On first down, they'll go with Tootin. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Come on. Hey!
Play action. Here's Daniels exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense,
and that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hey! Go!
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Cowboys. To his right. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Get it. Ready, ready.
Daniels going to keep this himself. And he pitches it. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
On the give, it's 2. And he's fouled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 9.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
To throw is Daniels. Now he'll air one out, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return coming from the 14. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. To throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Quick throw here is complete. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll air it out down the middle. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, go some ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game. And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Back to the air again on second and 10. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He'll drop to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the two straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Got it. Ready? Here we go.
Back to the air one more time. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
65, cat. 65.
They'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score. Commanders 42, Cowboys 21. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, ball, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Extra point try, fourth cut. He gets it to go. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Cowboys 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is short kick, returnable from the 13. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Okay, ready?
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third and 10. Forced out wide. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions. And now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. From the 50, he'll set up to he is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
70 range, 70 range.
Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback. It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Bronco, ready, go.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. Well, here, down the field, will fall, incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And so great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Commander. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Commander stretch things out even further.
Commanders 56, Cowboys 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now, faking the give, rolling right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's going to try it here again.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Micah Parsons. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense.